What are we doing?
I believe we were going to drive home with some cobalt.
Right. I love how I said that like 5 seconds ago, and I'm like, we're starting stream. I have switched brain cells. I no longer remember what I was doing.
Yes, brain cells. So we built this place with some cobalt, which we need to work out how to sell at a reasonable price.
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, 2k cobalt should be plenty. And
we
that...
can always come back for some more.
True. But hello, everyone! Welcome in! Welcome to Shenanigans! Trading Tycoon, I'd say.
Shenanigans.
Airy Shenanigans Tycoon. Yum. But somebody did tell me that the reason why that base next to our home base might not reset is because we're too close to it. So...
And don't they also reload with their damage state as well?
Yeah, so basically the mechanic is if there's no static blocks nearby, or player-owned blocks nearby, aka within 2 kilometers, they will quote-unquote respawn. But because we have a base like 500 meters away, it will never respawn.
Shut up and take my money.
Invisitry! Also Dracodiris, thank you for the sub. And Ghost, thank you for the 6 biddies. Did you grab any cobalt, or is all the cobalt on my vehicle?
I think all of the cobalt was in your vehicle.
Okay.
I do not have anything at all. So, and I am also tucking into dinner.
You know that slide, like that very wobbly slide, where if you go down, the human kind of looks like liquid when going down? I just went down a few hills like that, but instead of going on the slide properly, I just bounced like when you go down a slide too fast.
Yeah, at least it wasn't the scrapyard bounce.
Oh, with... yeah.
That scrapyard bounce was actually quite funny. Especially with the directional audio.
Oh, you mean the one from
the scouting mission, yeah.
Yeah. Audacity of optimism. Did you change your name at all? Or did I completely glance over your name last time? Because I love that name.
The audacity
of optimism. There was more chat in the Discord today about 2 kilometers being the safe figure to stay outside of for the NPC bases, or they could glitch out. Ah. The $1 million question. Is the spam going to be back? So far, so good.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be so far. It's I've only received a singular message.
Yeah, my guess is that they didn't... Oh, that we had to do a server restart? For that to fix itself? But honestly, I don't know. It's just a guess. Oh, I want to up my speed limit, but I really shouldn't. I mean, I'm already going 45 meters per second.
Yeah, I am capped out at 30 because I do not want to flip this Rover.
Fair. Yeah, I did kinda fortify my Rover against flipping, but I don't want to take it too far. But then again, I am not that heavily loaded.
Yeah, to be fair, like this rover started its life last week with absolutely no motors at all.
True. Oh, that reminds me. We might want to save up for a nickel base.
Yes, I was gonna suggest that as being our next target.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can...
Especially if your schemes are going to come to pass.
Yeah, no, we need a few more materials for that to work. But I also think we need a construction yard. Because what we are talking about is making a big mobile base. As in a... probably a big rover. A segmented rover. In the words of a man in a grey suit. Speed limit? Yeah, no,
yeah,
that...
Yeah, the speed limit is the thing that he puts on Capac's rovers.
I mean, for good reason, but... No, I am not gonna jump off a mountain with my vehicle. That's not something I plan on doing.
And why not?
Because I value my rover. And as much as it would add to comedic value, it's a little bit too painful to have to rebuild. Also, it is so scary to drive this fast, seeing how the grass just flies by. I never quite realized what is happening. I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Oh dear.
Oh. Oh. How did I manage this?
Have you still got the cobalt?
I don't think so. So about that speed limit.
Well, I have turned around and I have started driving back to the cobalt mine.
Smart. Well, in good news, I needed to recolor the bottom of my rover anyway. Well, shoot. But it shouldn't have destroyed the cobalt, should it? Hey Snipes, I'm doing better than my rover currently, that's for sure.
Well, it should be around there somewhere, but
You know the sad thing?
Shut up and take my money.
I was only 300 meters away from the irony shack.
oh, the irony.
Yeah. Hey, but my safety wheel survived though. Also, Merlin, thank you for the 2-month resub.
Should have quite a lot of resources back home though.
Hopefully. Hang on, let me do a sneaky thing. Yeah, no, I do not see the scrap anymore. Oh, the cobalt. Lion got hungry. I should not have listened to chat.
No more speed for you.
Indeed. Well, this thing was due for a rebuild anyway. Not that this is how I preferred it to happen, but alas, it's how it happened.
And yeah, Roger, I think that's probably what ended up happening. The cobalt spawning beneath the earth.
Could we see?
Uh,
I am curious.
Up to you.
Entity list. Well, there's cobalt ore 16 k's away.
Or did it get fired out at high speed?
I think so. Like, obviously I am not going to pick this up, because that would be cheating. But yeah, no, there's just a bunch of scrap everywhere, which I am going to remove.
Yeah, I do like how fast the big balls of ore can get shot out of things.
It wasn't even that big. That's the best part about it. Also, do you remember if I set up a production quota? Or is that even on here? Yes. Answer is yes and yes.
Excellent.
Also, I think I might remove my rover and make a flyer instead.
With what? Cobalt?
The cobalt you're bringing back, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Steve's dad, Mr. Stephen C. Bolt.
Hey, the ants! Yes, I am streaming again. I really wanted to do some single player today as well, so that's exactly what I did.
Yes, I did notice you were streaming earlier.
Yeah. I got the itch.
What were you streaming?
I almost daren't say, but I was streaming some Satisfactory.
Interesting. Was it a satisfactory stream?
Actually, yes, well, it mostly was. I made some good progress and then got very annoyed at, well, water. Believe it or not.
I'm sure you'll get very annoyed at water on this save as well.
Not as much as the other ones. Hey, bad player. Welcome in. What do you mean you're missing items? Oh, you're filled with iron, that's why. Ingots. We need more cargo.
Yep.
And also, there's 5 kit that is enabled. It usually helps. Oh, I miss the elite tools. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's the restriction component. Okay. So, store block. So, economy survival store. So, whilst I'm here, I'm going to play around with the store and see if I can get it to behave itself.
Okay. I'm just grinding down a Rover and repurposing it into the flyer. Oh. Can we make a better grinder?
I need some money out of the faction bank, I think.
I can, but that's 2 cobalt. That's too much.
Come on.
Oh. Almost done grinding it all down. It is a very similar purple, yeah.
It just seems, yeah, it just doesn't, just resets the thing all the time. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess no store for you then. We shall have to go find our customers manually.
Yeah. Could always just do a one-to-one trade offer. Or just sell stuff in someone else's store.
This place could probably do another wind turbine at some point.
So could this one.
Well, you can do a lot more about that than I can.
I'll see what I can do.
Seeing as, unfortunately, my welder is not that long.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I can't, I'm like 25 kilometers out. What, 20 kilometers out? I can't weld things from here.
That's what you meant, okay.
Right, I am returning home with some cobalt.
Nice.
Unfortunately, most of it is unrefined.
Oh, that's fine. I turned off the static drills here because we have plenty of resources. And no power. What type of cargo vessel should I make?
Hello, Corbin Dallas. But yes, I am on my way back. I have mostly cobalt ore, a few ingots, and I shall be quite careful driving so that I don't flip
End
out
up like
and...
me?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that was not one of my smarter moves.
So that I don't do a shadow.
Indeed. I need some interior plates.
What are you planning on building there?
The cargo flyer.
Ah.
Maybe even the construction thing. Just something simple so we can move around a bit faster. And maybe even something with a collector so I can go and get some ice. Actually, that's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, I'm of two minds about flyers and Agaris. It's a very nice planet to drive around, but it is somewhat slow to do so.
Yeah. And I would totally be Rover exclusive if our streaming times weren't limited.
Indeed. I'm driving.
Run. Everybody run! Plenty of Rover time on the upper server? Huh. I'm guessing you're referring to Scrapyard.
Oh, I made a little grinder thing on Scrapyard earlier.
Oh?
It's very work in progress, but it's we had a load of Rex piling outside, so I've been processing them and taking the parts out, and had a bunch of steel plate and stuff that we could build left there, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do all of this by hand. So I ended up effectively putting like a hinge and a grinder on the front of a Rover.
Ah.
And whilst I certainly think that it can be refined, because it's let's face it, it's not particularly good yet. It did the job perfectly fine. And the little bits that I threw out, I found that grabby hands and grinders work actually quite well.
Oh, good to know.
Like all of so you can have like a stationary grinder and then pick bits up with grabby hands, and the fact that you're holding onto them seems to stop them from flying away.
Interesting.
However, I can imagine no, it wasn't a complaint. I'm just there doing base work and sorting them all out, because just thought I'd do a bit of tidying up there, Battlestorm. But yeah, if you hold like little bits of salvage into a grinder, with the grabby hands, it won't fly away.
Huh.
However, I can imagine it being absolutely terrifying. Because imagine just holding on to this bit of scrap and you have to stick it in the grinder.
I think it's feeding a lion whilst you're dressing steaks. I think that would be a good alternative to that. Well, actually, correction, a hungry lion.
Yes, let me stick this fork in the mains whilst wearing a latex glove with a hole in it. Don't try that at home, by the way. Nobody try that at all.
I really hope you're not talking from experience here.
No, I've never deliberately stuck bits of metal in a mains outlet. Well, I've never stuck bits of metal into a mains outlet which weren't meant to be there.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I have been meaning to get back into Scrapyard, but lately I just don't have the energy or motivation to.
Yeah, I've just been doing like little bits around the base mostly.
Yeah, like, I don't think I spent any of my time last week. Which hurts. Hey there, welcome in.
I
You had-
can imagine it
Oh.
not being.
How are you still here, Chipsticks? That I do have to wonder now. You okay?
That was yeah, that was clone number 3.
Ah.
Yeah, I have been shocked occasionally with similar. Like similar things. I remember once I was like
Shut up and
on a
take my
step
money.
ladder doing something
Third time's
with
the charm.
a like light socket, and the light I had turned the light off before starting, and then somebody walked in the room and turned the light on.
Oh. Oh dear.
It was a metal step ladder with rubber feet. So I remember swearing a lot, but that's about it.
Well, at least you let them know you're still alive. That's gonna be way too much thrust. Don't think we need 4 large AaW thrusters. Look, the flat AaW thrusters.
Actually, I think that's probably about right, because remember, that's only like 1 and a bit large thrusters.
Right.
And you are planning this to be cargo.
Mm-hmm.
So it is going to be fairly heavy.
Although maybe 6. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, swearing can release chemicals in the brain which help relieve pain, and is probably one of the reasons why I swear quite a lot in everyday life, being a sufferer of chronic pain. Sometimes you just need to have a good swear.
I agree. Although it does make me wonder why Dutch people swear a lot then.
Because of the pain of living in the Netherlands.
It's not that painful though. Well, actually, you might be onto something there.
The pain of being called swamp Germans.
That's worse than being called Danish. Which somebody in Prague actually loved to do, and yeah, no, that got stopped quickly.
Fair enough.
You know, before I do anything, I think I'm just gonna turn off the thrusters. Just in case inertia dampeners decides to start working, and you know what happens next.
We have no nickel.
You lie. What? How do we not have any nickel?
I don't know, but we have no nickel. I know because I was trying to get it to make things for your this here flyer.
Hmm.
Probably because Agaris at War has nerfed the hell out of Stone Generation.
Yeah.
So what I am going to do is I can't really the drill underground is going, the static stone drill is going. No, need to carefully drop. No, sorry about that.
I have an idea. And that includes more storage. Like, way more storage.
Well, as our next thing was going to be to work on a nickel mine. I was gonna go start selling stuff.
Oh yeah, that.
As so I need 6 motors from somewhere, which...
And just grind down the motors out of the flying vehicle. We'll not get it functional for a while, so...
Indeed. That's
just
what
waste
I was
not
just
use
doing.
it.
I accidentally damaged a connector on your flying vehicle. So,
What?
No, on...
Already?
I damaged the connector on my vehicle.
Oh.
With your ship.
How?
Reversing, and it went a little bit faster than anticipated due to being like much lighter than it previously was.
Yeah, okay, no, that is fair.
After all, you did start building this thing in the middle of the road.
That's like saying that parked car shouldn't be in the parking spot.
Well, you're not in the parking spot.
I am in a driveway. That is technically also a parking spot.
No, I think you'll find that like this is a cul-de-sac, and then we have driveways here because like
you and your fancy words.
I did build parking spots last week. And you were parked in front of mine, so
you got in it somehow without damaging stuff. That's my argument.
I did, yes, but it went a bit. It had the zoomies when it came back out.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a valid argument. You win. Cannot argue against zoomies.
I am just filling her up with iron.
There we go.
Right, I have started the drive.
Yay!
So my stream's going to be quite uninteresting to watch for a little while.
What do you mean uninteresting?
Well, I'm just going to be driving.
Yeah. That's interesting. You never know what might happen.
True, true.
Although, to be fair, you are not me, so... You probably won't crash in a spectacular way. Or even just crash.
I'm hoping I won't, because otherwise I think I have a feeling that I'll be sat around waiting for resources for most of the rest of the stream.
Probably.
I really want this nickel mine, doo-da, doo-da. And hello, Demonicon. Or Demonicon Grim.
Ooh.
I do like the name Demonicon. Reminds me of the Necro Telecomicon from the Discworld series.
Or about the wizard's cookbook, the Omnomnomicon.
The Omnomnomicon.
Also, Taz, did I thank you for the 3-month resub? I remember being in the middle of a conversation, but I don't remember responding to it. So if I didn't, thank you. I did not mean to ignore that.
Would the wizard have a lunchbox, or would he have some form of like orb of food summoning?
How about a pouch?
Pouch of food summoning.
The pouch of preservation.
The sack of the devourer. Old great feast.
I'm not sure about that one there, Dwarf. Yeah, no, I think I'll pass on that one. It sounds more like a very exotic delicacy.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Or maybe a wizard could also have some kind of item that just conjures Scotch eggs at the whim.
Are you sure that's not just called a chicken?
Well, that summons eggs, not Scotch eggs.
Fair enough.
because Scotch eggs and pork pies are lovely.
Hmm. Yeah, I can't say I know what both of those are.
Basically, a Scotch egg. Basically, imagine uh, I think it's an egg wrapped in meat, which is then battered and fried.
You guys stole that from the Dutch.
What
That's
did
what
you
we
steal?
call an eierbal. Let me show you an image. Although
I'm
it's
gonna
not necessarily battered. Okay.
right. In fact, I'm going to like look up a Scotch egg.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we call an eierbal.
Yeah, that looks very similar. In fact,
Could you guys stop, like, stealing from the Dutch and calling it something else entirely?
now did this come from the Dutch or did you steal this from us? Well, from the Scots.
That's a good question. I mean, to be fair, it is something very local to Groningen. Because if you go... Sorry, go on.
I've sent you a picture of a Scotch egg.
No, ours is a little bit more gooey inside. It is very similar, but I guess our texture is a bit more like a croquette or croquette? If you guys... Am I pronouncing it right? Hang on. I think it's a... Like, in the Netherlands we just call it coquette. Because that's also how we write it, and it's just basically very soft and liquidy meat inside of a fried skin.
And I think a Scotch egg's somewhat more solid.
Yeah, no, then it's not the same.
But it would not surprise me if the Scotch egg was stolen from somewhere else, because there's lots of things that have Scotch in the name, like Scotch pancakes and Scotch tape, and that the Scots might have just thought, "This is ours now."
Seems to be a common theme, honestly. The British Museum says mine now. Oh.
Yeah, but the British Museum does put nice little placards everywhere to tell you where it came from originally.
Yeah. It gives credits, but not the copyright. Oh, not copyright.
Yeah, although, but to be fair to the British Museum, not everything in there was what was stolen. Some of it was actually like given to Britain
Hey,
as
Goldars.
gifts or bought. I wouldn't say a Vindaloo is imported. I would say that a Vindaloo is what happens when you I'd say a vindaloo is a cheap reproduction of an imported dish. Like to me it just doesn't have the same authenticity as like a proper Indian curry, and very much seems like a knockoff. Yeah, tikka masala is definitely I think is also quite British. But I think it came. I think it's one of those things that got adapted from Indian cuisine, because apparently we can't cope with the actual thing. But I don't know. I shall have to do some digging into Oh yeah, that seems about right. It's a bit like why sandwiches are named after the Earl of Sandwich. In not the fact that he is the first person to wrap food in bread, but because he made it famous by doing it while gambling. That is literally it. The Earl of Sandwich ordered his servants to basically like serve his dinner between bread, so that he didn't have to leave the table.
Wow. What an honorable story. Okay, we now have 2 large cargo containers. Oh, well,
Excellent.
one, but the other one is being built right now.
And while I'm driving, have we got any other food stuffs we want to talk about?
I mean, me and my family are gonna do some gourmet stuff this Easter.
Ooh.
The second day of Easter.
I need to pop out and buy Easter eggs.
Oh yeah. But what type?
Good question.
Chocolate fountains. It's a mess to clean up. So whenever there's a chocolate fountain at a restaurant place I go to, that's the first thing I go to. I don't want to have to clean it up myself. Although then the question becomes, what do you dip in the chocolate fountain? Strawberries, marshmallows, more chocolate, ice cream?
Yes.
All of the above.
Indeed, you have a selection of things.
Or, apparently, according to Titan, poffertjes. Mini Dutch pancakes. Well, mini Dutch fluffy pancakes, I should add. Oh, I really want to make some again. I don't know if we still have that pan, though.
I should and now that you've mentioned them, I'll probably see a knockoff rebranded version of those pancakes.
They're probably even going to be called UFPs or something. Unidentified flying pancake.
No, if anything, they're either going to be called Scotch pancakes.
Or probably Belgian pancakes.
Because Scotch pancakes are like quite small but quite thick, like fluffy pancakes.
Ooh. I just realized I still have a little bit of chocolate remaining. That will have to wait after stream though. Oh, sorry to hear that, Raptor. Poor Oma. Yeah, I still need to convince my own grandma to come over here again so we can make a mess of the kitchen as we do some dumb baking. I always loved to do that as a child, especially because I was cleanup crew as well.
Ah, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
No, I also watched a video earlier of someone deliberately eating Italian foods badly in Italy.
Oh,
and some and some of the reactions were priceless.
I saw the short pop up in my YouTube feed and I was like, I should not watch this. I cringe easily.
Yeah, I think my favorite reaction is he was gonna put an ice cube in a glass of red wine, to which the waiter took it off him and was like, no, you do not deserve this.
But did he get a refund?
I don't think so, no.
Good. Yeah, no, the short I saw was him ordering a pizza, beautiful pizza, and then pulling out a can of pineapple.
I saw one where he was just like putting ketchup, or like swamping the top of it in ketchup, and the poor waitress in the background was literally dying. It was just, she was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, that even disgusts me.
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's disgusting. Although I do say that as somebody who doesn't like excessive amounts of ketchup or basically anything tomato, apart from pizza, because pizza makes it better.
Well,
So obviously pizza.
I don't mind a little bit of tomato, but lots of it I find a bit off-putting. So like the tomato sauce on pizza is fine. Like the tomato sauce on bolognese is fine, but I wouldn't want to eat a raw tomato.
No, I am currently in a phase in my life where I'm like, I don't want carrots, because carrots are in literally everything nowadays, and I don't want tomatoes or paprika, because I personally don't like the crunch paprika adds to many dishes. And if I have a soft dish, I don't want a sudden crunch. It just... Ugh. Chips. What do you mean? Wait, do you mean like French fries as in chips? Or potato chips? Or computer chips, because I prefer those with binary.
In my trips to the nearby kebab house, I have seen quite a lot of people order either chips and cheese, which is like like chips with grated cheese on top, which I can get behind, or
that's delicious though.
Or chips and garlic sauce, which is like chips but like drowned in garlic sauce.
Okay, so I say this as a Dutchie because we literally have a lot of varieties on on how we eat our French fries. But we love, or at least I love, pulled pork on my chips or French fries.
Pulled pork is just fantastic.
And then barbecue sauce, like very sweet barbecue sauce. Oh,
yeah,
so good.
Can get behind that.
Also, to answer your question, Titan, I do eat my French fries with mayo. Yes.
Last time I had pulled pork was at a bonfire night celebration, and it was fantastic. There is a guy in the area who has a van like a food fan and does pulled pork out of it.
I was about to say, like, please tell me you didn't get in the fan.
Oh, the pulled pork is really nice, but he only like turns up to certain events and stuff from the county, effectively. So
that's a shame.
But I do like Bonfire Night. It is apparently quite bemusing to to at least the Americans I've met, but I quite enjoy Bonfire Night. Are you familiar with Bonfire Night, Chano?
Bonfire something?
Bonfire Night.
Oh, Bonfire Night.
Is
probably not what you think it is. Probably not the same thing.
Yeah, it is in November, and it is to commemorate the foiling of a Catholic plot to blow up the Houses of Parliament. And we do that via fireworks and the burning of effigies.
Of course you do. Oh, didn't you say that it was with a gunpowder, like a lot of barrels of gunpowder in the cellar?
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, you did tell me about that one.
Oh, did I break that light? How did I break that light? It's just ridiculous.
Oh. But unfortunately, I do remember the worst fries I've had in my life. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna sit here now. So after school, me and a few friends decided to socialize at the station in Groningen, because that's where all the buses connect and trains, and I love trains. So we went to a Burger King. And I saw on the menu cheesy pulled pork fries. And I was like, you know what? Sure. Why not? What can possibly go wrong? Or at least, wait, no, it wasn't pulled pork. I think it was bacon. No, yeah, it was bacon bits, cheesy fries. So, I order it, I take a bite, and immediately I'm like, I'm done. I don't want this anymore. I paid 450 euros for this to eat something that resembles plastic. On fries.
Yeah.
On wet, soggy fries. And I'm like, this isn't even worth socializing over anymore. Like, my mood was entirely ruined. I had a good day, it was the end of the day, I wanted to go home, it was rainy, like, that was all fine. But those fries ruined my day. And that is why I never go to fast food restaurants. Well, except for Subway, but that's different. But yeah, it... so disappointing. Hey, I did indeed learn a life lesson. Wait, why is this cramped down? Oh well. What, refinery, are you okay? I don't think so. We're running out of power still, so I'm gonna turn off the drills again.
Okay. Still haven't built another wind turbine.
No. I mean, arguably, the one time I went to McDonald's myself and got the McMuffin, it was edible.
No, from what I have experienced, McDonald's over here isn't that bad. Like McDonald's in like, because of the EU food regulations, isn't that bad. But McDonald's over in the States is a little bit more suspect.
Yep.
Uh, I didn't actually have a McDonald's when I was over there. We mostly because there wasn't one in the middle of nowhere that I was. Right, so nickel was 500,000, was it?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just quickly double check. Yeah, 500k.
Then I have good news. Check the faction bank.
I was about to say, like, am I going on a space delivery mission? What planet are you sending me to now?
To space.
I'll remove the 500k and you
Yeah.
can start preparing.
So, oh yes, the McDonald's milkshakes, when you can actually find them, are fantastic for road trips. Like generally, when I eat at McDonald's, it is because I want a milkshake.
When the machine works.
Yes, when the machine works. I have been known to go in there and ask, and if the question is no, I'll just walk straight back out again.
Although, isn't it because there is only one corporation that is able to fix those machines and it being incredibly difficult to clean them?
Yeah, it's something like that, and I did do a little stint at McDonald's, but thankfully I never had to clean that thing. Right,
Yeah.
so which nickel one are we after? Is it the one to our southeast, southwest, or northeast?
One moment, I'm not that fast. Well, actually, I am. But... so we're here, so... What base is that? So... I kinda wanna say, like, northwest.
Okay.
Because then we can actually... Wait, no, we cannot drill a base in there because we don't have the rights to. Although, if we eventually want to get some silver mined as well, maybe it's smarter to get the eastern one.
Okay.
Hey, Sonar. What does chat think? Which one should we get? Should we get the one here? Here? Or here? So, northwest? Southeast? Or southwest? Where is the cobalt at? It's right here. Southeast is at least on the road. I wouldn't say on the road. Southeast? I think chat is saying southeast, Dwarf.
Okay, I shall go on a scouting expedition. Actually, no, because my battery's pretty low.
Yeah, I think I will finish basic functionality on my flyer, so that then I can go and collect some ice with it. I think that might be the next step.
The one fast food thing over here I generally avoid is KFC.
Oh, I tried that once. Never again. I don't know how they
Yeah,
messed up chicken so badly.
yeah. In my experience, there are two types of KFC. There is the crispy KFC where it comes out where it comes out quite nice and crispy, and you're like, yes, this is actually worth what I paid. And then you have the slimy KFC, where somehow the fried chicken is slimy.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting. I am not a fan. I honestly just felt bad for my guts, like, ugh. Also, another bad experience I've had with a fast food restaurant. New York pizza! So, everybody always is so hyped up about New York pizza around me. Like, yeah, you have to try it, it's super good. The first and only time I ordered from New York Pizza, I literally had a fat pizza. As in a pizza with fat. Like, just bottles of fat. And I thought, like, you know what, let's pour it off and let's eat it. That was the first and only time I've ever had problems with food being too fatty. Like, I did not have a good time afterwards. I just felt miserable.
Yeah, like whenever people mention that much fat, it reminds there was like uh, a like breakfast place near my university called Mike's Bites that on the menu had an option called the Greedy Bastard, which was something of a challenge meal where if you finished it, you didn't have to pay for it, and your picture would go up on the wall. And I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. And I hadn't really been eating that well, so I was quite hungry, and it wasn't the volume that was the issue. They basically brought it out in this trough. So it's like a full English breakfast in a trough. So all of the grease and the egg yolk and the tomato, everything else just like sunk to the bottom. And by the time I got through like 3/4 of it, and the rest of it was just like swimming in this like pool, I was like, yeah, no, thanks. I'm done.
Wow.
They'd like served it on like a plate, like a massive plate. I would have been fine, but the trough was just rather unappetizing.
The trough of doom.
And yes, I do have an ore detector Battlestorm, but I need to go home and recharge first because my batteries are looking a little on the skinny side.
This has to be one of the more ugly flyers I've made so far.
What are you going to call it?
The fat grub.
The fat grub.
Actually, I said it as a joke, but yeah, no, it is now
The hungry caterpillar. But it also reminds me of I did quite a lot of scouts when I was younger. So I still remember quite a lot of like the campfire stories and songs. And Cecil is a caterpillar. Was one of them, and Cecil would get fatter and fatter.
Oh.
Due to his insatiable lust for cabbage.
I crave for cabbage. Which I can't say in real life, actually.
What do you? Yeah, cabbage does seem like a continental thing. Like I don't know if I think the reason why cabbage is generally quite bad over here is because all we do is boil it. And unfortunately, when quite a few British people boil vegetables, they will boil them and boil them and boil them some more.
Yeah, no, I usually don't like mushy vegetables. Oh,
No, I quite like my vegetables to be quite al dente. So like they've got a bit of texture to them.
I have some bad news. The
What's
fat
that?
grub is too fat.
I'm going to need to add more legs to it.
I do have some good news, however. Apparently the cobalt was in my cockpit.
Oh. That's good to know.
Yeah, I wish I knew that before. Yep, that happened.
Actually, I might be able to continue scouting.
I mean, I suppose if you do get in trouble, I can help you recharge. You have plenty of batteries, technically. But...
So what I might do is stop at the stop and go and see if I can trade up.
yeah, fair. There we go. How about now?
Although in my testing, the stop and go wasn't the best place to buy because the scout car from the stop and go is an NFT, whereas quite a lot of the vehicles from like the Carcosa and the Agaris heavy industries were actual vehicles. So I think ITC is just out to rip you off. It's like,
Probably.
you thought you were buying a car. No, you bought a picture of a car.
It's not even one of a kind.
If you look really closely, it's got the NFT monkey on it.
Oh, that sure was something. It's, I'm very glad it's done. It's just ridiculous with the way people try to make money.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing about the whole thing was the word fungible.
Just reminds me of the Ouija board. Not sure why. Just a fun word to say.
Indeed.
There you go.
You have a visitor, Shadow.
Indeed I do. Hello, Dark Savior. Thanks so much for the raid. How was your stream? Yay, ice. Oh, is that so? Thank you, Ghost, for the referral. Oh. That's how you pronounce it, right? Referral? Or...
Yes, referral.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you do refer someone.
Yeah, I always just second guess myself when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I know I said a word. It's probably how it's pronounced, but then I'm like, is that actually how it's pronounced? Like, is English just being English again, or...?
Besides of English, you can probably just make it up and most people will be able to work out what you're after.
Yeah, like oscillator. I kept saying
Yeah.
oscillator.
Oscillator.
Sounds more cool anyway.
Sounds a little bit like escalator.
But if oscillator is not oscillator, why is escalator not escalator?
I think it's got something to do with the like the SCH in it, or one of those like funny letter combinations that comes up with a different sound.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, English it's just weird.
Yeah, especially as it like borrows quite a lot of words from elsewhere. In fact, borrows most words from elsewhere. Like, for example, history comes from Greek. The word history comes from Greek.
Hmm.
Apparently.
Okay, well that should be enough hydrogen to... Oh, well, enough ice to get some hydrogen for base building. Which is what I was after.
Right, just pulling up to the stop and go.
Ah! What did you do?
What?
It's foggy.
I didn't do anything.
Sure. So you were saying it just got foggy for no reason? Just happened?
Well, the last time I checked, I can't fart fog.
Then you haven't tried hard enough. And no, I am not speaking from experience.
Do you have an elite welder?
I do not.
Would you like an elite welder?
I would love an elite welder.
In that case, I am going to steal some money from the bank. Actually, I don't quite have enough for two.
Just get one. You can probably use it more anyway. You tend to do more base work than I do.
Elite welder, buy. Right, so... yeah, so all of... Let's see, is the ITC Scout Buggy still an NFT? Yes, it is. Is it on the workshop?
Hopefully.
Yes, it is.
Also, for those unaware, the way we're dealing with the NFTs is that when we buy said NFT, we will just spawn in the Rover and remove the NFT. Because it
Yeah.
technically is like we did buy it, it just never came into our possession. Which is our workaround for the bug.
Indeed, and so going to pop into creative mode for a moment.
Treater, treater!
Get out my ITC scout buggy. Drop it there on the floor. And then turn off creative mode. However, what I should have thought about was how I was going to get both of these home.
Do you have some extra steel plate?
I do not.
Oh. How high up did we make those towers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11? Wait, did you make them 11 high?
I might have done.
Huh. Not this one. Let's do this one. This one does have the 0%, so that one does work with fizzies. So, bottles, and ammo. Bottle. There we go. There are 2 hydrogen bottles in the O2H2 generator of the ship. So if you need one, that's where you can get it. Now let's see.
I do not wish to respawn. Right. Nice. Does your thing have a landing gear on it?
1 moment.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I was counting. I knew I was gonna lose count anyway, so... it does not. I lost count anyway. Go me, so that's 3. Actually, I have an idea. We have pipelines.
Indeed.
Are they capable of transferring gases?
I believe so. Although you could always transfer the ice.
True, true. But I think we need to make a more permanent solution to the pipeline location. For right now, the battery. $2.4 megawatts. And this one wants 2.8. Okay. That's one. Oh, I don't have enough interior plates. Because why would I? Whoa, whoa. Problem I always have in space engineers. Ooh, fancy. We're getting a TV, Dwarf. We're airing on TV.
Ooh.
There we go. That should hopefully provide a bit more power. Winter, right, let's see. 2.76. I need one more to break even with the refinery. So that's... Oh, actually, on that topic, so my household doesn't really watch a lot of TV because honestly, you have 10 minutes show and then at least 15 minutes of ads, and it's just ridiculous. And the shows that are on TV aren't even that good. And anything else you can just stream to something else. So we are seriously considering just stopping our TV subscription. And I'm all for it, honestly.
Yeah, we did something similar, basically. Actually, I'm not sure if Mum has cancelled the Sky yet, but in fact, I bought her
cancelled the Sky.
I bought her an Amazon Fire Stick for Christmas.
Ah.
Which she has been enjoying immensely. And would you be able to do me a favour? And actually, I think that might be the turn off then. Nope. Can you do me a favour and send a GPS to the base?
Yeah, sure, one moment.
I don't think I have it. Oh, and so most of the stuff that she watches now is like via the Amazon Fire Stick.
Yeah. Like that way you can just watch without too many ads, and the ads that you do get are very skippable. Which on TV is not the case, because you get very annoying ads about, well, many things.
Yeah, the main exception to that is BBC. Well, at least in here. Don't get as many adverts on BBC because it's subsidized, so it doesn't rely on them for income.
Huh?
In fact, that's what our TV licenses get to pay for.
And that is how it should be. More incentive to make good shows so people want to watch stuff. Which is also why, personally, I've been thinking, like, we have so many streaming services that it's getting out of hand. Like,
Yeah,
Netflix, Prime, Disney, HBO. We also have one in the Netherlands called Videoland, which is basically just a lot of TV shows on there and dramas and stuff. And then I'm like, what if we just have one bundle of streaming services, and depending on what show you watch, that streaming service gets paid that amount. Or a percentage of that amount, depending on your watch time of that month.
That I don't think the streaming services play nice enough for that.
No, like, there is no way that that will ever happen. I don't have hope. But it's always something like, what? In an ideal world, what if this were possible? Because it would incentivize the streaming services to make good shows, instead of putting on old rubbish. Well, not necessarily old rubbish, but just stuff no one wants to watch anyway. And the viewers don't have to pay insane amounts of stuff, because a series keeps porting from one streaming service to the other every season.
Yeah, they do have a habit of that happening.
Like, they're kinda working with / against each other when it comes to that, so maybe? Yeah, it's just no. Oh, hi!
Hi.
Almost dumping it into the hole already, I see.
Nah.
Okay. Steel tubes. Interior plates. So let's see, 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go scouting for that nickel. So,
Okay.
and work out a nice base site for the nickel mine.
Good luck.
And probably bring back a bit as well.
Do you want to take the resources for a basic setup with you, or?
I don't have enough space. Not in this one.
Okay, well,
I was thinking that if as you have built a cargo flyer, if I scout the location out, you can fly there.
Yeah, that certainly is an idea.
And then once your cargo flyer is empty, if it has a mag plate on the bottom, you could fly this car back as well.
Wow. Lazy. I like it.
Yeah, this thing has only got 2 connectors for cargo. It's nice and nippy though.
Oh.
Wheels, right. We're gonna turn the speed limit up a bit.
Uh-oh. Well, don't
Well,
pull on me.
Well, one this thing cost us 253 credits. So,
Yeah, okay, no, that's fair.
oh, so if it flips, I don't care.
Fair.
And
Very fair.
two, it's built like a race car, so it should be able to actually handle a little bit of speed on fairly flat ground.
One would assume as much, at least. Oh, if Gross were here, he'd sigh because of solar panel I'm building. I'm building a standard one.
A standard one?
A standard one. Nothing too fancy, just a stick with solar panels slapped on it.
Do we have the nickel?
Probably not, but I'm laying it down anyway for when we do. But then again, I am mining a bunch of stone, so maybe we do have enough for 1 or 2 solar panels.
Indeed, we should do. Zoom. Oh, I should have dropped off the elite welder as well.
Probably.
Yeah, I forgot. I apologize.
Yeah, no worries. Oh my goodness, we are processing so much stone at once. 1.6k stone per pulse.
Nice.
Oh, no, 1.5, but still, that's a lot of stone.
Although with your I mean, if you have the subscriptions, I like how convenient the Amazon Fire Stick is, because you can link it to your Netflix and your Amazon Prime and your Disney Plus and etc. etc.
We have a smart TV.
Uh,
Or, actually, let me correct that. We have a not very smart TV.
yeah, our TVs are dumb as a box of bricks.
We've had a very old TV for a very long time. It worked fine. Like, it's usually the TV little box that ends up breaking. Like, it just, the problem was it ate a lot of power. So that is why we replaced it with a smart TV. That thing barely works. Like, in order to pause a show, you need to double press the pause button. At least double press it in order for it to register. Like, are you sure you want to pause your show? Yes, I am sure. So I press the pause button again. It doesn't work, so I press it again. Then it works. And then it unpauses because I press the button again, and then I'm like, why? Why are you like this? You're supposed to be smart, not dumb.
No, that definitely sounds smart.
And also, like, our TV remotes usually have colorful buttons, like for rewatching stuff or going to a specific program or anything like that. Apparently, that smart TV has decided that the less buttons there are on a TV remote, the better. It's not better. I want my numbers on my TV remote. It's so aggravating. Like, at this point, I just want to say, like, we have solar panels now, and if I ever want to watch TV, I'll just do it during daytime with the old TV. Like, I don't want to use this dumb TV anymore. And that is somebody from my generation saying that as well.
Yeah.
Somebody who's used to the digital age. Who grew up with it. Like, really?
Zoom, zoom. But if we were going to use pipelines, do you think that the little pipeline, we should have to pay for the little pipeline bases? Because you know how we'd need to like put like relays.
Oh, like paper relay.
Yeah. Like I was thinking nothing that exorbitant, like maybe like
50K?
1,000, like, or even like 10K, because you might need like 5 of them to get from place to place. But you know, just something like that to stick to go with the idea that we are like still buying rights to build stuff on people's land.
Like honestly, I feel like it's gonna be too much effort for something so little. So, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. But also, the thing about the pipeline is that it's a hub you place on the ground and not something you use to dig into the ground. Like, it's not quote-unquote damaging the terrain. Like, would it really be that more invasive than us driving around on a road?
Well, it is a static grid we are like plonking in the ground, which stretches a massive pipeline between 2 places.
But would that not be included in mining rights?
Possibly. That's why I'm asking your opinion, really.
Yeah, I personally I think it is just a little bit too much effort for something too little. Especially if you have to keep track of how many hubs you place and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. I have found another AaW outpost.
Nice. Well done.
It might be close to the nickel, maybe. I just realised that I didn't put an ore detector on this thing, so I'm gonna have to get out and look for a drill at some point. Oops.
That is quite the spin.
that was it. That was impressive. I am pleased with that effort.
Could somebody go and clip that on Dwarf's end? Because that was amazing. That's like a cat with a buttered toast on its back. That's the kind of spin you did.
So this looks to be like a refueling outpost.
Ooh. It's a shame you cannot buy power. That would have been such an interesting mechanic in Space Engineers.
This sells a few components and buys civilian components. Yeah, there we are. The Battlestorm has flipped it.
Thank you, Titan. Also, I am going to take a quick break, although I don't know how quick it will be. I need to do something, so what I'm gonna do... What is that thing called? Scout buggy? Yeah. Scout.
Yeah.
I am going to lock my spectator onto your vehicle.
Fair enough. Right, so that is a... So this is a... Is that a fork in the road?
That's a tree.
No, yeah, that is a tree.
I caught that on camera, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I shall be right back, so entertain them, dwarf.
I shall try. So let me just move things about so that I have the map so I can see where we're meant to be. I think we need to go between those two mountains and then turn right. I quite like this little scout buggy. Whoever designed this, I tip my hat to you. Even if it is shock horror, even block symmetry. Although, to be fair, that isn't too bad. Yeah. Unless you're wanting to attach a trailer to it. Oh. Oh. Yep, this scout car is also quite flip resistant. Seems like a cat. It just spins about until its wheels find the floor. Where's the road gone? It's got to be around there somewhere. So yeah, once we're through this pass, we kind of need to start heading to the left, or through the south, and then hopefully we should find a nickel. And yes, the flip counter shall be quite prestigious driving this thing, I think. And hello there, Ghost Outcasts. Shadow is currently away from keyboard, so you are stuck with my dulcet tones, I'm afraid. appears to have been some kind of invisible tree. Right, now, just going to do a test. Nope. I have not driven far enough. Yeah, the invisible trees in Space Engineers are something of a plague. I don't mind the visible ones because, after all, if you can see it and still crash into it, then that's your fault. But the ones that are just like, I'm going to hang out here under my stealth field. Yeah, let's have a look at the map. Actually, I need to keep going into... I do not like driving in the dark on highlands like this. I probably should have left. Well, I should have waited a bit, I think.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And yes, the raiders did arrive.
Yep. We indeed had a raider.
So GPS nickel.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see. How is the battery doing? My guess is not so great. Also, why am I running around in circles now?
What's up?
It's a complete zero.
Oh.
Like, no input, no output, no stored power, and fully depleted in minus.
Is that the base battery?
The base battery, yes.
Oh dear.
But the refinery is running. That's what I'm worried about.
So... Okay, so we need more power production then to get the surplus.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's about to be daytime here, so I'm quickly going to weld up at least a solar panel.
Understandable. Okay, so that is in fact.
There we go. ETC solar.
Right, well, was it an advanced static drill that we built on the other place? I can't remember.
I think so. I honestly don't remember.
Oh no, it was a normal static drill, I think, because the advanced static drill has got things like it's got upgrade ports on it.
Did I set both as rotor? Oh yeah, I did too. Did I? There we go. Yeah, that is obviously not going to work there, buddy. Here, let me do this for you. Well, I did it. I made a fly swatter.
Nice.
We'll see.
I have begun laying down our claim.
Help! No! 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 Don't throw me off! No! No! Rude. I was just trying to hold up a solar panel.
No solar for you.
Oh.
Because I am the Senate.
Also, just in time. It's starting to get light out. You've never used a hinge for that, now you're glad? Hi.
Oh, it works great, to be honest.
No.
Right, so do we have anything else in here that I can use? I could start taking bits of the Rover apart if I wanted to, but I would just be laying out things, so that's probably okay. So, should I come back with some nickel, or should I wait for you here?
I don't think I'll be in the air anytime soon. Like, I'm currently focused on base power.
Okay.
So... I have an idea. No, I do not wish to respawn, game. Thank you for asking, though.
Do you wish to respawn? Your inventory is full. You should respawn.
You tried to rotate a block. Do you want to respawn? Have a good one, Ghost. Oh, how I do sometimes wish we had a bigger inventory size, but then I'm like, that's what welder ships are for.
Indeed. I like whilst having a low inventory size can be annoying. I like it because it encourages you to build things.
Yeah.
Like
Agreed.
it encourages you to build a mining ship because if you can hold 16,000 in your personal inventory, why do you need a mining ship?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, if you want to carry cargo, you build something to carry cargo. If
Oh, timber! Oh, and another one. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. At least when we expand it. Although right now it's just a giant H.
H the H tram.
No, I am not making a solar person. That is not my goal. Although that would be an interesting superhero concept. I am Solar Man.
Well, isn't that basically Superman's thing? Is that he is solar powered?
Yeah, maybe.
Or the rays of a yellow sun will make Kryptonians all big and beefy, or I don't know.
Would Solar Panel Man be Capac? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He came, he saw, he placed a solar panel.
And he was never seen again. But his backpack was.
But not just one backpack, oh no. Yeah, someone should buy Capac as solar-powered alarm. There'll be a road around there somewhere. Where is it? Aha, I have found the road. Some of this is nickel, some of it is stone. I probably should have filtered it out, but...
Nah, it's fine. Stone technically is still nickel as well.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, it is some stone and some nickel and silicon.
True. Very true.
With a sprinkling of iron in there.
Solar power! Which is not really helping our power situation, but it looks pretty.
Ah, but it will help our power situation.
True, true.
Meanwhile, I am speed.
Oh. Warning, energy low.
Had these things been like 250 free credits, we could just like, every time we need a rover, we could just buy one, drive it until the batteries run out, and then grind it down. And buy another one.
I suppose that is something we can do.
Indeed, the bigger rovers are. I do want to actually design a rover, but my other one was running out of battery, and we needed to go scout out the location of the nickel base.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought I would buy the cheapest thing possible.
Did you put your batteries to recharge, by the way? Yes, you
I
did.
did, yeah.
That would explain why we don't have any power in the base.
Oh, really? Those small batteries? They're not even like proper-sized batteries. They're small batteries.
They're big enough to cause power issues.
In fact, this thing has got more battery than my little cargo rover.
Interesting lighting. Pretty though, but a little bit concerning if you don't know what that light is coming from. Oh, the shadow.
It's gonna be.
At least the refinery is running. That's good. And the assembler? Wait, what is the assembler missing? Nickel and silicon. Right.
I just had to stop to make some very important alterations.
Oh.
Racing stripes.
Ah. Yeah, no, I
Well,
agree. Those are very important.
I don't
Oh,
quite
jeez.
like racing stripes, but. Well, we are playing capitalists in this, so consumerism is all part and parcel of it. Getting into character, you see.
Indeed. I have not tried Stormworks, and I don't think I will. It's a bit too in-depth for me.
I've looked at it, but haven't bought it. I have bought From the Depths, though. And looked at it and went, wow, this is in-depth, and I don't have the time to learn this right now. I saw like a survival crafting game thing, right? Upcoming. It's in playtest, beta playtest at the moment. Not even early access, but the first dwarf, where you play a dwarf in a mech.
Ooh. That already sounds interesting.
And you have crash landed your airship on an island, and you have to survive on said island. So seems to be a little bit like a first-person Rift Breaker. It's been likened to, but
How much power does this solar panel give right now? 160. Take. Honestly, not too bad. Why is my build planner, my build page no longer working? No, but seriously, why? Huh?
Do we need more cobalt?
Don't think so.
Okay. I won't be able to pick much up, but I was thinking as I was on the way past if we needed some. I
Yeah,
could grab a smattering.
That does not sound happy.
I am 12k out.
Nice.
I think you will. I think you would like my my current 3D printing and wargaming terrain making project.
Oh.
It is a sci-fi train.
Oh yeah, you did send me pictures of that.
Yeah, of one section. I have another 12 hours of printing for the initial batch of track to be done. Which shall be done tomorrow.
Oh.
And then after that, I have some train carriages to print out for it.
I approve. You have me a train.
But I have worked out that what I was initially going to do is effectively like the train track pieces are like shaped a bit like a H, with like the so if I turn the H upside down, it's still kind of the same shape, and I can paint the underside to look like a canal or an aqueduct or something. So it's going to be a multi-purpose printer. Part train set, part canal. So it could even have a boat.
Ew. That's a disgrace of trains, though.
Well, it will can be both. That's
Why would you want anything other than train?
Because sometimes you
Uh-oh.
don't want to fight over train all the time.
Doom Foxhole! Doom Foxhole! No! Oh. Oh no.
Why are you calling me a doom voxel?
Oh, not you. I mean a literal Doom Foxhole. Ah. It's been so long since I've had a Doom Foxhole last. Oh. A cargo ship has warped in? Oh, well, warped in.
Indeed. The idea why the GC in particular destroyed that one base?
I don't know.
Because we haven't had any like more war events. We haven't had any war events happen.
Maybe they posted a bad meme.
Maybe they just didn't like the spam from last time. Maybe that's why we're not getting any this time. Is because the GC are like, if you spam us one more time, we're gonna bomb you into the ground.
Probably. I would honestly not be that surprised if that were the case.
That is quite the impressive server array you have going there.
Thank you. It's all to fuel your little batteries. Oh, actually, I lie. The base battery is gonna be fully recharged in -10 out. What? Eh? It's at 47 minutes before.
Yeah, it gets a bit confused sometimes.
Well, yeah. I mean, power is still going up, so it'll be fine.
What do you think to my car?
It's interesting. Needs more fire on the back. Needs an exhaust or two.
I agree.
Anyway, did we get rid of that Doom voxel? I think we did. Whoa. Oh, right. Is there one thing you can do for me?
What's that?
Did you make a gravel ejection system?
Yeah. Let me just finish off the additions to this car, and I shall be right there. Well, I shall get right on it. So, power dependency, so we want you to be fire small. Fire small, right, so...
Yeah, that's fine. Let's turn it on. Nope.
There we go, it has exhausts.
Ooh.
Feel free to fiddle with the settings as you like.
Yeah, no, I trust you.
I don't think I've got them dialed in quite yet though. But,
Oh, you removed one of my thrusters. Or at least I think it was you. I'm just gonna blame you anyway.
I think that was probably when we had the little oopsie earlier.
Yeah, probably. Oh my goodness, we have so much nickel! Oh, that feels so good.
What, more nickel than we have ever seen in this game?
Yes. I approve.
I shall go get some more at some point.
Yeah, I shall probably get stuff for an outpost and bring it there. As soon as I am able.
Well, it's probably better that we both head out together for that. So...
Indeed. Have a good one, Titan. And enjoy your holidays. If that is something you celebrate. Oh, well, Easter, that is.
Yes, Easter. I do the consumption of chocolate eggs part, but like basically Easter in this family is the consumption of chocolate eggs and a roast lamb dinner.
Yeah, it's very similar here. Nothing too special except for special food. Which I am just fine with. No, I should probably just make a welder on the base and park next to that.
Yeah, let me finish the gravel ejection system first.
Oh, yeah, sure.
As we are currently fighting over components.
Suddenly flashbacks.
Yeah.
There we go.
And all I need is construction component.
There you go. So where are you putting it?
Just off by the cargo for now.
Ah.
It can probably move at some point, but
Ah, it's fine.
like give it. Like I mean, gravel ejection systems are hardly the most complicated of things, are they? if we need to expand out in this direction, we need to expand out in this direction, and we can move it.
Indeed.
It is not the biggest of jobs.
I'll set up the whitelist real quick. Since I'm here anyway.
Yeah, get for it.
And it begins. Yes, I don't think we'll be making reactor components anytime soon.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we didn't have all the speed modules on that thing yet. Let me quickly fix that. That's healed. I don't think that will work on an assembler.
Unfortunately not. I may have started putting up the gravel dumping hole.
Ah. But I swear, if it is going to have spinny lights and a very glowy... well, anything else? I'm retiring. No. I'm done.
No, nothing like that. You can basically come and see what I'm doing to it.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm currently fighting with Izzy's on what to build next. I need computers, Izzy's. Not steel plate.
And notice that I didn't put in a windmill either.
Thank you. For trying to preserve my sanity, or however... oh, yeah, even though there is very little left.
Okay.
Okay, now what did you do?
It's not completely finished yet. But...
oh, that's cute.
yeah, it's just a little cute pit to store the gravel in.
Yeah. We're giving back to the world. We're getting there. We are getting there.
I'll just borrow that one quickly.
Quickly recharging energy. Since I have to wait on components anyway.
Yeah, I am just putting an ore detector on the Scout Rover before I forget.
I was about to say, like, surely we have more steel plates than that. Okay, there we go. Sunblur is all sped up now. Oh, that's way better. Yeah, that seems to be power problems no more. As well.
Excellent.
Well, at least during the day.
Well, it should charge the battery, so that should not be an issue. Should we, how much,
Shut up and take my money.
Oh,
how much iron ore do we have?
plenty. Also the right give. Thanks so much for the 3-month resub.
Well, we have plenty of iron ingots, but, yeah. Okay, so what is the plan now? I see you are welding up the flying machine.
Indeed.
Are you planning on charging it up as well?
Yeah, I do hope to. I don't have a dock for it yet though. I guess I can quickly make a dirty dock here.
A dirty dock?
Yes.
I expect you to give that dock a good cleaning when we come back.
No promises. Oh, that's it. I'm turning off Izzy's autocrafting. This is getting annoying.
Yeah. I think if we turn it on before we go, that should be okay then.
Oh no, I mean like just turn off the autocrafting and let the quality of
Ah, right, the
life,
production
like-
grid to do it.
yeah. So it doesn't keep reshuffling the construction queue because that is what it's getting to me. Like I queue up plates, it makes a few plates. And then it makes a few plates and then it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna make something completely unrelated like girders or small steel tubes or anything really. There we go.
Oh, I could put an exhaust under it, but as we've started booting out gravel, that would be quite irksome to do. Hmm.
Yeah, this thing is going to need a few more greebles. But at least it is functional. Oh, technically functional at least.
Was there a reason you redid the solar panels in pink? Well,
Yeah, I
purple.
figured it added some color to the base. If you want to change it, feel free.
Maybe.
Like at first I was like, what if we made a gradient of a certain color? And then I was like, that's just gonna take effort. Or a thing that's probably gonna be blown up very quickly anyway. There we go. Wait, the drill saw full? Oh, don't tell me it broke. Hey, what broke? Ow. My face, that's what broke. Wait, drill saw not full at all, what? Huh? Why? Why did you say it was? Game, you're lying to me again. I don't like that. No. Time to greeble.
What are you greebling?
The ship that is very naked right now.
I see. Yes.
I am going to need a few more steel plates, however. There we go.
Assembler. Assembler. Right, production queue. Can we have some... Oh, you are meant to be making solar cells. How far down the queue are they? They're not on there at all.
You should be.
No, they are not.
Hmm.
Right, so now that we have one of these which has got a great big pink H on, we need another one. We need another 3. One with an E, one with an L, and one with a P.
Help! I mean, I'm sure that's something we can do.
Certainly would, power issues would be a thing of the past, wouldn't they?
True, true. Nope. It's an inverted block. Oh, I hear painting.
Yeah, I'm working on the solar panels.
Ah.
Currently, I've trimmed down the pink a bit so that we have so that we have a H. I'm not quite convinced with it yet, but we shall see.
I mean, if anything, we should make some pixel art. Like, I don't know, Pac-Man, a few ghosts. Just like we did in Dice Through that one time.
You could do if these were square.
Yeah. Sure.
But unfortunately,
What is this ship for? Cargo mostly. Cargo and collecting hydrogen.
I am disappointed that you didn't make it look like a Christmas tree like the last one.
I like variation.
Or an Easter egg.
Like the motivation. I just wanted to get the power up and running.
Yeah. Right, well, we are out of nickel again.
No thanks. I prefer to make my own chips. And I do have quite a few minor designs that I could use as well.
Like, I've got some minor designs you would absolutely hate
I'm sure you do.
because they're too small.
Oh dear. What? How did you just jump sideways?
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
But yes, we're out of nickel again.
Well then it's a good thing I'm almost done greebling this thing.
Yeah.
It has the old legs.
Does it have a seat for me to sit on?
No.
Are you going to put a seat on it for me to sit on?
I mean, I was thinking you wanted to get your rover over there. Wait.
Well, if we are flying out there, doesn't really make much sense to take the rover.
Yeah, fair.
I shall make myself something that flies next week, I think. Although if we have run out of nickel, we can't make the motors to make the stuff that we'd need to build over there.
Sure we can.
But I suppose we are getting a little bit in from stone, aren't we? So
Indeed. Okay, now for a little bit more welding, and then I can probably add a seat somewhere as well for you. I already see 2 places for a couch. Oh, well, bench.
excellent. The high altitude couch.
Indeed. No seatbelt or anything.
Yep. No handhold, so you just need to clench onto the seat.
Indeed.
And do not let go.
Nope. Actually, I don't hate the seats being added.
No.
It works. Is the greebling ever truly done though? No.
No, not really.
Although, if you don't keep it in check, you might end up with something like the Marlin.
Oh dear, that poor ship.
It sure is something, isn't it?
Yeah, like sometimes that face on the front is like, kill me.
It has character though. I've grown to like it.
Yeah, it's it's certainly got character.
Yeah, I do need to grip a bit on the top, but I think I want to do something a little bit different. If I can. Also, we don't need the motors for static drills.
We do the wind turbines, we do for refinery.
Right. Do we want to do proper refinery or?
Depends how much you think that thing can carry.
It should be should be able to carry a bit.
Okay. Then I'll let you decide what we take then.
Okay.
Currently, we have a static drill and 5 reinforced conveyors on site.
Wait. What do you mean?
Well, whilst I was there, I dug a hole and I placed the drill.
Oh, for the nickel.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to take this static drill with me, just battery,
Well,
refineries, and wind turbines?
You need to take the parts for static drill. Basically, I had some steel plate on me.
Oh, that's what you meant.
So whilst I was there, I began to lay stuff out.
Okay. Do you want to replace it with a advanced static drill or just a normal static drill?
I probably just a normal static drill for now,
Okay.
because I think the advanced static drill would need to like lay in some actual proper power infrastructure and the like.
Yeah. The ship is full.
Excellent. Shall we?
I mean, I don't have everything I need, but the ship is full, but I suppose we can.
Well, I
Also, the
suppose
moment
we
of
can-
truth. Will it drop or will it fly? I'm guessing it's gonna drop. Oh?
Ooh.
Oh no, it flies quite fine, actually.
Excellent.
Could you send the nickel thing again? I don't think I got it last time.
GPS. But I should probably rename that.
I was about to say, like, oh, I see something hostile in the distance. It's just an unknown signal.
Yeah. So what this is the fat grub, is it?
This is the fat grub.
Its replacement shall be the chunky caterpillar.
And then the beautiful butterfly.
Yep. So with large grid base, do we want to make it fly?
Depends. Are we going to make it segmented?
I'm not quite sure how that would work when it flies, but like, do we want it to be like a rover or like something that flies and lands?
I was thinking like Rover,
Right. Yeah.
because that wouldn't make sense, because then we can use the roads rather than having
Indeed. Yeah.
just flyers and ignoring the roads, because that's probably what's gonna happen anyway.
We make little grabby piston arms and it drags itself along.
Ooh.
like some kind of main spider.
Or we just make like a crawling mech.
Yeah.
With segments, so every time we add a segment, we just basically make a centipede.
We could do.
I am not being serious.
We have been talking about making a walker for some time, and as fun as it would be to do in Scrapyard, I think that with the current sim speed that we have been having, it's probably best not to tempt fate.
Indeed, and especially with the timer block priorities, it'll be extremely slow if mobile at all.
Indeed. But that does not mean that we cannot make choo-choo Charles in this save.
Choo-choo trolls. A concept I absolutely love, and not just because it's a train and horror, both of which are things I love.
Yeah, it's like, who looked at Thomas the Tank Engine and went, what if this filled you with existential dread?
I mean, there's many horror stories about choo-choo trolls, to be honest.
It's
or
not...
choo-choo trolls, I mean Thomas the Tank Engine.
Well, true.
Train. It not immediately means go for the meme, but alas.
Yes, there is lots of Thomas the Tank Engine memes.
Yeah.
Now, did you rename it on your side, or did my renaming it change it for you?
What do you mean?
Because when I sent it to you, it was just Nickel, but then I renamed it to ATT Nickel Outpost.
Oh no, we both renamed it the same thing.
Oh.
Funny how that happens at times. There we go, the grub has landed and is too fat to remain on its legs. Typical. Oh well. So you needed stuff and things. Whoa. Okay.
Feel free to start laying things out up there if
Already on it. Oh, gee, something just spawned in. Uh-oh. It's a GC gunship going down.
Oh, good.
Decrease 25. Called it. Decrease 1 and decrease 1. No? Oh, that's a shame.
Hmm. How did you see how close it was?
4.6 k's to the northwest.
Ooh, we can probably take a look at it on the way back then.
I mean, honestly, well, I say, like, I wouldn't be opposed to making enemies of the GC, but maybe not yet. I don't have enough stuff for a singular wind turbine.
Right.
Although something I guess I can temporarily do is hook up my grub to the base. I don't have the construction components, never mind.
Yeah, I think we are lacking quite a few things, to be honest.
Okay, well, I did get some stuff for a battery, I think at least.
Well, I certainly know it's got power cells in there.
Yeah, no, we need more construction components. The grub needs more storage. Yeah, this one was more meant for basic ingot transferring. But I guess we can get some more ore, load up the grub, and then go back?
Yep. Like, build what we can. What else have we got here? We've got some... I suppose we can... Right, where... Need to put the refinery down somewhere, don't we? So,
Yeah. Let's place it on top, I'd say. Top of the conveyor.
right, so... Refinery, right, so we could do... Right, that's right. No, I'm gonna stick it a bit. And stick it there because you don't want to cover the hole.
Yeah, and I don't think that one has a bottom connector.
No, it doesn't. So more ore. The
Are you stealing my stone? What? Wait, no.
No, I was grabbing it so that I could take it and put it in the vehicle.
Yeah, no, it's more like I'm mining and the rocks are disappearing, so I thought they were despawning.
No.
Okay.
I was absorbing them into my terracotta suit.
You're not very terracotta right now.
Inventory full.
I am on my screen.
You're delusional.
What do I look like on your screen?
White.
You?
Well, last time I saw you, at least. Yeah.
Let me out. I need to go sit in the seat. Is this better?
Oh, there's the handsome face I missed.
I'm not quite sure why it bugs out like that for this one more than others, but...
Inventory full.
Hmm.
Inventory full.
Big.
Indeed. Oh. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to push you back in the hole.
Is not a two-ray mine.
Indeed it is not.
Inventory full.
There we go, ship is full.
Excellent.
All apart from the benches, but I'd rather not fill those up.
My inventory is full, and I am sat in a bench.
Yep, I'm getting the last few bits of nickel.
Inventory
Now, the
full.
grub doesn't need more storage. The grub needs cargo modules that it can carry.
Oh, don't make me make another hub. I'll get too attached again.
Make it a bubble.
I mean, I guess I can import the bubble. Just feels weird to use it in both series on areas at war. Although it would allow me to work on modules here in a more, well, peaceful setting.
At the moment, anyway.
Yeah, do a little bit more iteration.
Look at our trade empire grow with our signals.
Indeed.
Our home base, the Cobalt, and the Nickel Outpost. Where do you think our mighty industrial empire shall extend next?
Probably the mountains, because we're about to crash into them.
Oh dear.
I forgot that the atmosphere here is a bit weird, but I think I averted a crash. Which also really brings me to the point, like the thing that's here on the numbers, that horizon meter. It's so useful when you have to figure out, like, am I gonna crash? Because that little plus sign shows you how your ship is currently flying. Like, for example,
Yes,
if I
it
were
is.
to go right, or turn left, you can see that little dot, that little plus sign, showing my velocity meter. And it was going down. So,
Yeah. That's fine. We didn't crash.
don't cheer too soon. We're still not over these mountains. There we go. Also, I believe that GC ship should be somewhere here. Somewhere to our right side.
Yeah, I haven't spotted any flaming wreckage.
I wonder if there even is any wreckage. They did fall quite quickly.
Yeah, I suppose. Bit silly of them, really.
Yeah, a little. Hey Snow, welcome in.
Home sweet home.
Indeed. I do kind of like this thing. It's unique. I haven't really built something like this before.
At some point, I might build like a little airboat for the river.
Yeah, go for it. Hey McLean, welcome in. That has to have been one of the cleanest docks I've done.
That was rather smooth.
There we go. Nickel deposited.
I have deposited mine as well.
Raffle hole.
Alright,
There's the fire and kaboom. It was at the start of the stream.
Did we have kaboom? Oh yeah, you had kaboom.
I had kaboom.
Right, where are we heading out there again with more stuff?
I think that's something we should do next time, unfortunately.
Right.
I need to head to bed because I'm gonna be streaming again in about 8 to 9 hours, so...
Busy streamer.
Yes. Indeed I am.
No, my chair has been usurped.
Your chair?
Yeah.
Fine.
I meant the one where this programmable block now is.
Oh, I thought you meant the one where,
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
No. Hold on, I can sort this out quickly then.
It is funny to see, like, I'm currently scrolling through streamers on the Twitch category, on the Twitch, on the Space Engineers category on Twitch, to see if I can raid into somebody. And it often happens where somebody says they're streaming Space Engineers, and then they're obviously not streaming Space Engineers. Like, somebody is doing a Astroneer. I think I see a Terratech Worlds in there. It's just watching TikToks or something. Just worries me from time to time, man.
Yeah, indeed. Anybody interesting?
I mean, there's somebody who I'm currently doing a little bit of a scout through for. But looking at chat, it's not a suitable community. How about this one? Yeah, this one seems to be chill. Let's see. There you go.
Control. Okay.
Do not oh, I'm not allowed to raid them. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
No raid. Not for them anyway.
Indeed. Oh, and immediate ads. That's a little bit unfortunate. Also, Keldarks, you actually reminded me of something. A concept I've been toying with a little. Like, the more and more I stream and raid into people I don't know, the more I'm like, hey, this person is actually fun. Like, I like watching them, I like engaging with them, they're wholesome. I should totally put them on a list of, like, people we can raid into, and maybe I should see if I can get a Discord list together as well, so if we do have community viewers live as I end stream, we can raid into them.
Raid!
Raid!
And not the Shadow Legends kind.
Oh, you had to go there. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. Let's see. If that ad would go away, I could actually see something. Like, I can...
Yeah, I quite like the viewpoint on your stream there with the terracotta man and the plushie.
Indeed. There we go. Yeah, that's the upper person. Let's see if this one allows the raid, and if they don't, then oh well. Ah! Ah! This one does allow a raid. Cool.
Aha!
I do understand when people don't want raids, like either it's somebody you don't know, or somebody toxic, or somebody who has way too many viewers causing you to have a panic attack. I've had that happen a few times. Cannot recommend. Still remember the day where I was playing
Raid
Victoria
has
and
been created.
where I was playing Victoria and suddenly Splitsy and I was there like, panic, panic, what do I do? Abort, abort!
Yeah.
But yeah. Dwarf, what are we doing next time?
Next time, I think we are setting up the nickel base and then starting to lay out plans for a large grid base rover of some description.
Indeed. And
To
will we be
drive
streaming...
the-
Oh, sorry. go on.
Say again? Will we be streaming what?
Will we be streaming this at the same time as this week? Same time slots? Or is this gonna be a difficult one for you?
I should be able to manage next Friday.
Okay, cool. Also, we need to hurry up. The raid is going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I hope you've all had a good time with the stream. I hope to see you next time, whenever that might be. Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good one.
Ah.